Alright guys, I was looking through some of my older lyrics and I found something that I wrote a while back. Didn't write it to music or anything, just kind of like a spoken word type deal, so I'm gonna spit it at you now. Have you ever felt like you've been watching life from the sidelines, like you're watching sci-fi, like you can't believe your eyes, or like lies define the thin line that divides like minds? What's the crime? Lies are like a wall to keep the peace of minds of peace enforcers, peace officers, and peace officials that set the pace for peaceful progress. What's progress, you ask? Progress is the process of getting better over time and not the measure of successive lies that cover up a crime. It's time to speak my mind and to talk about the reasons why I'd rather die than leave behind my peace of mind. I thought it was right at the time, so I signed my first crime. Looking back, I don't regret my motives. The emotion guiding my moral notions gave way to the motion of signing the dotted line. I was unaware of what I was leaving behind. Myself. All that I was abandoned, stranded in no man's land where no man can stand up for his ideas or his passions. As life becomes rationed out to the masses, no sense of self amongst the like faces passing their lives by, marking time, not knowing why. What's the bigger picture? Don't ask, won't tell. At least not the whole storylines, blurred scenes, gory, less thought, more glory, more war, less warning, always death, always mourning. Tell them what they need to hear so they keep fighting for freedom. Freedom to leave behind the moral ties that bind life as we know it. Anyway, I got on a plane with some guys that lied about getting high. Well, I lied too. And it's funny, they tell you to lie so you can join them and expect you to die to get the job done, but don't ask why, because that's not what a soldier does. Landed in Georgia and made my way to reception, but trust me, it's not as welcoming as it sounds, because reception's where deception starts infecting once you're broken, and lack of sleep mixed with the lack of hope sticks to you like politicians stick to the interest of their constituents. Terrible analogy. What I meant to say was, lack of choice mixed with the lack of voiced opinions makes Jack a dull boy, but a fucking who a Joe. Sure, I missed home like everyone else. The only difference was I was also missing the balls at the time to be honest with the chaplain when he asked me how I was. I should have, in retrospect, said, "Sir, with all due respect, I got problems, but I think it's time to face them. Don't want to be their soldier, and I'm running out of patience. I've kept my mouth shut. I've bottled up my words, but I've run out of options. This shit's just too absurd. I'm trying to do what I feel is right, but when everyone's going left, it's kind of hard to fight. I'll swim against the current. You could call me Mr. Phelps. I don't have all the answers, but I think that I could help to open your mind. Try to take apart one belief at a time. Relief's what I seek from these words, but can't find. At least till these eavesdrop their sights from enemies and release memes, inhibiting peace to please these commanders in chief. Seriously, who the fuck are we? Not any better than those that we perceive as a threat to our freedom. So we beat them, mistreat them, give them all another reason to see us how we see them. Full of contempt, ready to die as a martyr, working harder than hard to kill future children's fathers, mothers, sisters, brothers, sons, daughters, all of us. No love lost, but giving up a life in the name of our religion. What's the point of all the killing? Guessing God must be a villain, and I know that I've been sleeping so much better at night ever since I stopped giving two fucks about whose God shed light. Blood, tears, pain, hate, love, faith, and segregation, and began contemplating salvation from man's creations." But what I actually said was, "I'm straight, sir, no problems here." And he said, "Well, since you're straight, I guess we can keep you around." That was a gay joke. But I don't think he was kidding. So I marched to the beat of a drum at the wrong tempo, staying under the conductor's radar as much as a man can. Understand, I wanted to get away, but my self-respect got away first. Days became weeks, became months, became done. Time to go home, get the fuck out. I got a little taste of what I wanted all along, a little freedom from the mindset of if it's not us, it's wrong, but little did I know my role was only just beginning to take its toll. My soul could feel the sin I was committing against myself, but the whole world seemed content with sinning to keep their wealth. I'm not religious because I've been to church. My search for purpose hurts flirting with marketed ideology, and my apologies are few and far between. The things we need to justify our greed, endlessly fighting, hiding lies, disguising whys, and I'm so tired of my life in their hands because I'm nothing but another number and no other purpose than to serve whatever serves their purpose. Shit.